and welcome to Imagine This Stories for Lent. What do you imagine most adults daydream about? Winning the lottery. If you won the lottery and all of a sudden you had millions of dollars, what would you do with it? Would you buy a new house? Maybe you'd buy a pony. Maybe you'd give it all away. In today's story, you're going to hear about a guy who has a bunch of money. So sit back, relax, kick off your shoes, and for the next few minutes, imagine this. As Jesus was walking to Jerusalem one day, a man came running up to him, knelt down, and asked, "Good teacher, what must I do to go to heaven?" Jesus paused a moment and then asked him,
"Why do you call me good? Only God is truly good. But to answer your question, you know the commandments. You must not kill. Be faithful in marriage. You must not steal. You must not lie or cheat anyone. Respect your father and mother."
"Oh, teacher," the man replied, "I've obeyed all these commandments since I was young." Jesus looked closely at the man. He liked him.
There is still one thing you haven't done. Go and sell everything that you have and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then come, follow me.
The Bible tells us when the man heard this, his face fell. Have you ever heard that expression? It means he looked really sad. Can you make a sad face? Yeah, that's probably what he looked like. So this man shuffled away, really sad, because he had lots of stuff. Jesus looked at his disciples and said,
It's hard for rich people to get into heaven.
His disciples were shocked.
It's terribly hard to get into God's kingdom. In fact, it's easier for a camel to go through the hole in a needle than for a rich person to get into God's kingdom.
Jesus' disciples were even more amazed. They asked each other, "How can anyone ever be saved?" Jesus looked at them.
There are some things that people cannot do, but God can do anything.
Now you may be listening and thinking, wait a minute. If I want to go to heaven, I have to sell all my things and give the money to the poor? No, that's not what Jesus was saying. When the man asked Jesus what he needed to do to go to heaven, Jesus told him, "You must not kill, be faithful in marriage, don't steal, lie, or cheat, respect your father and mother." And the man was like, "Yeah, I don't do any of those things." Do you think that was true? Do you think the man never lied or cheated or was unkind to his mom? No, me either. But the man really thought he didn't do things wrong, that he never sinned or did anything that displeased God. So Jesus told him to sell his stuff and give the money to the poor. You see, Jesus knew that the man loved his stuff more than pretty much anything, even God, and he wanted the man to realize this too. The Bible tells us that Jesus is God's perfect Son, who he sent to earth to make a way for us to spend eternity in heaven with God, and that by believing in him, we'll do just that. This is actually the point of Easter, so keep listening to Imagine This Stories for Lent, because the best is yet to come. Bye!